All right, number 6, what's the system, please? Okay, what's number 6 say? 4y equals 1. Okay, I'm going to work the second system, and I'm going to isolate y. All right, so there's step 1 done, right? Everybody okay with that? Whee. Step 1. Step 2, we back substitute in for y. Distribute 4 times 3 is 12, divided by 2 is 6. Right, everybody okay with that? Yes, no, maybe. 1x take away 6x is going to be a negative 5x minus 24 equals 1. Add the 24. Divide by the negative 5. And x equals negative 5. So there's step 2 done. Any questions on step 1 or step 2 for substitution? Right? So pick one of the equations, isolate one of the variables, take your answer from here, substitute it into the other equation, and isolate the one variable remaining, and then take your x value and you plug it back into the original isolation to find the y. So negative 3 times negative 5 is positive 15. 15 over 2 is 7.5. Take away 6 is going to be a 1.5. So this should be 3 over 2 or 1.5. So your final solution is going to be negative 5, 1.5. That looks really kind of goofy, so I'm going to write it out as a fraction. 3 over 2. Okay? Everybody good? Yes, no, maybe. Because I have 2 more to do and only 7 minutes to do it in. So like I told you, your basic algebraic manipulation skills are going to get a workout in this section. Okay? Is number 7. What's 7 say, please? Equals what? 14. Thank you. Okay, same first step. I'm going to isolate y. Whoops. Okay, everybody all right with that, or do you want me to work it out? Everybody good with the shortcuts? And 14 over 3 can't get any smaller, so we just keep it like that, right? So there's step 1 done. Step 2, back substitute. Now, a lot of you have a tendency of thinking that there's just a 1 out here. It's not a 1. It's actually a negative 1. So this negative sign has to get distributed into each piece inside the parentheses. So just be careful here. Okay? So make sure that that negative goes through both items inside the parentheses. Well, you got to divide it by 3. Right? Okay. So group up your like terms. 5x minus 14 over 3 equals 2. Again, you told me that you don't like dealing with fractions, right? So what are the denominators that I have here? So what's the denominator here? 1 here and here. Okay, so multiply them together. What's 1 times 3 times 1? 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to distribute a 3 into everything. All right, so that's going to give me a 15x minus 14 equals 6. The only reason why I'm doing that is to get rid of the fractions. Right? Everybody okay with that? And does everybody recognize that we get rid of divide by 3 by multiplication, right? But I can't just multiply one piece by a number. I have to multiply everything by that same number. So now how do you get x by itself? Not yet. Add 14. So 15x equals 20. And then what do you do? Divide by 15. So x equals 20 over 15, which is 4 over 3. All right, take your answer, plug it back in. Yes, it is. All right, what's 14 take away 8? 6 divided by 3. So there's your x, there's your y. Final answer. 4/3, 2. Everybody all right? Yes, no, maybe, I don't know. So as long as you're getting to this point, right? Remember, there's 4 different starting points. I don't care which one you take. So if your work is different than mine, don't instantly assume you got it wrong. Double check your answer. If you got the right answer, then you're good. Okay? And what's number 10 say? -5? Okay. So same basic thing, right? I'm going to get y by itself. So that one's only one step, and step 1 is done. Step 2, back substitute. Okay, and now I'm going to solve for the one variable that I have remaining. So what's 6x take away 6x? 0. So these are gone, which means that I get 15 equals 15. So remember, when the variable cancels out, my answer is either no solution or infinitely many. And what makes that determination is whether this is a true statement or a false statement. So is 15 equal to 15? Yes. So is this no solutions or infinitely many? Infinitely many. So all you do for your final answer is write how many solutions you have.